Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us for the SmartPTT Job Ticketing webinar. Today we're going to go over some of the benefits of SmartPTT for different vertical markets. And then we're going to move into how to configure the radio and SmartPTT for job ticketing, as well as the operation on how to use it. So a little bit about SmartPTT is we are an integrated voice and data software application for MOTOTRBO. Some of the main functionalities include radio dispatch, GPS tracking, text messaging, event logging, telemetry, voice recording, fleet management, lone worker, and job ticketing. These are all standard features of SmartPTT. We then have optional features of telephone interconnect, web client. We offer man-down firmware for the generic option board. We are about to release SmartPTT Mobile for smartphones and tablets, indoor tracking, radio network bridging. We can do a direct IP connection with standalone repeaters and IP site connect systems for both voice and data. We support simulcast through radio activity, and we do repeater network monitoring. One thing I'd like to mention is that at any time during the presentation you have any questions, please feel free to type any questions in the questions box, and at the end of it I will go ahead and answer those questions at that time. So job ticketing or work order management is a standard feature in both SmartPTT Enterprise and SmartPTT Basic. It requires second generation MOTOTRBO radios. The first generation with the monochrome display did not support job ticketing. Job ticketing is going to streamline the management of work orders. This way the employees don't have to stop, pull out a piece of paper, write all the instructions down, possibly write them down wrong. Because it's going to be digitally managed, it's less likely that a work order will get lost and slip through the cracks. Also, SmartPTT has rules in there to prevent that from happening as well. We can send work orders to a subscriber or a talk group, and subscribers can update the statuses of job tickets, whether it's accepted, rejected, en route, delayed, and so forth. Now, all of the Motorola topologies support job ticketing except for Connect Plus. I do not know if Motorola intends to add this at a later date. I haven't received any roadmap indications that that's going to change. Now, each different vertical market has different needs for job ticketing. For example, with utilities, after a storm you might have down power lines. You're going to have all your work crews out there working to reestablish people's power after the storm. So as new outages are reported, the dispatcher can issue job tickets to the closest available work crew based on their GPS locations. By being able to identify the closest work crew to an outage, this is going to help reduce driving time, wasted gas, and wasted man hours as well. For manufacturing, you can use the telemetry from the MOTOTRBO radios to notify the dispatcher that a piece of equipment has failed. SmartPTT can automatically send a text message to like the maintenance team to go fix that piece of equipment, or the dispatcher can create a job ticket to the maintenance staff, and then they can track the status of the ticket through to completion. By monitoring your equipment with the telemetry and issuing the job tickets, this can help reduce the downtime of equipment, thus increasing your production capacity. For construction, if you have a cement truck with extra load, they could be reassigned to new job sites before the cement expires, which is going to result in less wasted materials and higher profitability. For hospitality, one of the most important needs of hospitality end users is that the customer have a great experience. This can be that their requests are promptly addressed and seen through to completion. It can also be that they don't want to hear chatter out in the hallways while they're trying to rest in their rooms. So by using job ticketing, the dispatcher is able to issue job tickets to housekeeping and engineering to respond to the guest requests, but it's also going to keep chatter in the hallways to a minimum so that the guests aren't going to be overhearing that. The dispatcher can also track the status of the ticket to ensure that the guest request is completed, and this will all result in a better guest experience. For the taxi and towing industry, dispatchers can issue pickups to the closest available vehicle based on their GPS location. When I was at Midian Electronics, one of the biggest things we did was sell voice scramblers to taxi and towing companies because competitors were always trying to eavesdrop on pickup requests and stealing fares. So by doing it via job ticketing, you're going to keep the competitors from being able to listen in on those calls. And also by dispatching the closest available unit, let's say you have two available units, one's 1 mile away, one's 5 miles away, you're better off sending the taxi 1 mile away. It's going to reduce your gas costs, vehicle wear and tear, not going to lose as many man hours, the customer is not going to have to wait as long, and there's less chance that a competitor will be able to steal that fare. For delivery, dispatchers can issue pickup requests to delivery drivers to ensure timely completion, and issuing the work order to the dispatcher based on the routes prevents wasting of man hours and fuel. It's also a safety concern in that it could just be sent to the delivery driver's radio, and when they're at a stoplight or they could pull over to the side of the road, they can go through the job ticket. It's also going to reduce back and forth on the radio channel with that delivery driver having to take down the information of the new delivery request. For paratransit, dispatchers can send pickup requests to drivers of special needs buses. For campuses, work orders can be created for maintenance and janitorial teams to ensure timely completion of tasks. So now for the configuration of job ticketing, I'm going to start by going over the radio configuration, and that's of the CPS. It's very easy to set up. In the programming tree of the CPS, you're going to select job tickets, and then you're going to click on the Add button to add a new job ticket status. You have two fields here. You have the action response and the status folder. So both of these fields can be set for 16 alphanumeric characters. The action response is the message that will be sent back to the SmartPTT dispatcher. The status folder is as the operator changes the status, it will be moved into that folder representing that state. And then this last column is a last state flag, wherein this indicates that these job tickets will be deleted first when the list becomes full. So typically you would just have that in the completed or maybe the rejected states as well. There is no programming necessary in the repeaters specific to this functionality. The next thing that would be required would be in the radio server configuration. Here it's a very easy change. Under Settings, radio network services, you have TMS, and all you do is check the box active, click save, and then restart the radio server. And the feature is now active in the radio server. For the dispatcher, you can go to Settings and Job Ticket Statuses, and this is going to enable you to set up the job ticketing function in the dispatcher console. You have this enable automatic numbering, send message when not complete, completed job ticket was deleted, default status, colors, and then your various states, and I'll go over each of those now. The enable automatic numbering enables you to assign a unique number ID to each job ticket in case multiple job tickets of the same name are created. For example, you might have towels or washcloths as a name of a job ticket for a hospitality customer for multiple job tickets. So having a unique number to that would help them identify the difference. Send message when not complete job ticket was deleted. This is what we do to keep job tickets from falling between the cracks. If a operator accidentally deletes an incomplete job ticket, a message will be sent to the subscriber notifying them that the job ticket was not completed. Default status. This is for the dispatcher side. So whenever they send a new job ticket, how do you want that to start off? It could be sent off as sent, started, or some other status that you would like. And at the end, you just click Add to add a new job ticket status. And this shows creating the new status. First of all, the name must match the action response name programmed into the radio CPS. This way, when we receive that response, we can correlate it to the status. You can have different colors used to highlight certain statuses. For example, you might want red to indicate that it was rejected, so you need to investigate why that was rejected, or maybe have green as completed. You can have sounds so that, again, if you want to know if somebody rejects it, to look into why, that sound can indicate that the dispatcher needs to look into it more. So that's it for the configuration. As you see, it's a very simple configuration, as is the dispatcher and subscriber operation that we'll move into now. So there is a particular job ticket tab that you can bring up, and at the top of that you'll have a filters section. And that can be expanded like it is now, or it could be collapsed on itself. You can use these filters to look up a job ticket number and who it is assigned to, what is filter based on the current status, or when a job ticket was created or updated. The list down here in the middle can also be filtered. You could tell it to remove completed job tickets within X number of seconds of completion. This could be 600 seconds or 6,000 seconds, 10,000. Now, here in the middle, you have the area here where you can add a job ticket, you can delete a job ticket, you can rescind a job ticket, or request a status update from the subscriber. And down here at the bottom, we show the change log for the selected job ticket in the middle. You can see at the very bottom when it was sent, then it was accepted by the subscriber at 3:28, it was started at 3:29, at 3:29 it was delayed, and then it was finally completed. All of this is stored in the job ticket as well as the event log. So this is all the information that I've just gone over. And to create a job ticket, that's when you click on the Add icon in the middle of the screen. The name identifies the job ticket. In this example, I have it as the faucet. Description, repair leaky faucet in bathroom and hotel room 503. And on the left-hand side of the SmartPTT screen, there is a subscriber list, and you can click and drag a subscriber or a talk group from the subscriber list into the assigned area, and then click OK to send the job ticket. Now, from the radio side, when a job ticket is received, it's going to come up on the display as a notification. The operator can press the OK button to bring up the job ticket on the display. They'll then be able to read through the job ticket, and then pressing OK again will bring up the action or responses that were programmed in there, such as started, completed, accepted, rejected, and so on. The operator can use the up and down arrows to select the desired reply status and then press OK. And that will send the reply back to the SmartPTT dispatcher. Now, if a operator wants to go back in and update the status, they can just press OK on the button, OK button on the keypad, which will bring up the main menu. They can then use the up and down arrows to select job tickets from the main menu, and then press OK to show the job ticket folders. They can then scroll up and down through the job ticket folders to go to the desired job ticket and change the job ticket status. So that is all there is to the operation and configuration of the job ticketing feature in SmartPTT. It is a very beneficial feature of the SmartPTT program for the various verticals that we addressed at the very beginning. If you do have any special applications that you would like to discuss, you can email me at miami@smartptt.com. You can also email me directly at michael@smartptt.com, michael@smartptt.com. My phone number is down below, the 786-362-5525. My extension is 1501, or the best number to reach me at is my cell phone, which is 520-603-5863. Again, that is 520-603-5863.